One Book July is almost here, and I have a decision to make. Do I use the traditional bullet journal method book, second edition, or do I use this gorgeous pink notebook from Gretel Creates? Let's have a look at the two and compare, and let's see which one I'm going to use, shall we? Hello, it's Edwina from My Craft Orchard. How are you? So just off camera I have taken all the plastic off these, and there is a sticker on the bullet journal that says the only notebook in the world designed for the bullet journal method. It's new, it's got thicker paper, it's got a pocket guide and more. So I've had this one a while. I bought this one off Under the Rowan Tree. There's a discount code down below if you want to go there and have a look at their stationery. It is an affiliate link, so if you want to go and have a look, you get 10% off. And this one is off Gretel Creates, and I actually picked this up from the Midlands Planner Meet a few weeks ago. So originally, this one, the bullet journal method, I was saving it for One Book July. This is the one I was going to use, but then I bought this one. So I'm like, I don't know, what do I do? So let's first of all have a look at both of them. Now I do know that she's actually created this and she's very proud of how these notebooks came together. So I'm going to discuss both of them. So this one is from Gretel Creates. Now she's got purple, a white, she's got plain, she's got, I think it was a square one. I will link everything down below for you to have a look at. So this one is got, I love this because it had the camera on the front and that was really nice. I'm not always a pink person, but for some reason I'm going a bit pinky at the moment. Don't know why. So we've got two bookmarks, and then nice is really nice. Can you hear that? Thick paper, and it's white. She also does cream paper in some of her journals, and they are stitched by the looks of things. Yep, they are stitched as well. How flat does it lie? Yep, pretty good on the flat, lying flat business, so I like that. And it has got a back pocket, and it has got a elastic. That's the word, elastic. So, oh, and look at that silver spine. Isn't that pretty? That is so nice. So the feel of the paper is nice. It's not too smooth. It feels like it's got that bit of a rough texture. Sometimes paper comes out really, really smooth, which I don't like. And the cover is almost like a leatherette feel with that on, and it's got Gretel Creates on the back. So I like the feel. I like the feel of the cover. I like the feel of the paper, and I really do think that this paper would hold up to sort of cutting it for Dutch doors or some of the really heavy inky markers. Definitely fountain pen. Once I've decided which one I'm going to use, I will do a pen test just to double check. So that's the one from Gretel Creates, and then this one is the official bullet journal one. So again, it's got the elastic. Obviously, because it's an official product, it's got all the packaging with it. So this is a Lystrom 1917. I think I actually said it right this time. I don't normally get that one right. And this tells you what's in it, all about the grid guide, page divider, where to find the information, courses, companion app, the book itself, and the features of the book. And then on the back it tells you it's a Lystrom and it's built for bullet journal, ink paper proof, 120 gram, fountain pen friendly, dot grid as a pocket, lies flat, 3 bookmarks, 206 pages, and it's sustainably sourced. Okay, so the cover of this is very smooth. That does feel nice actually. It's very, very smooth. And it says it lies flat. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The pages are cream and they are quite smooth. The pages in here are very smooth. So I wouldn't do, you know, if you were an arty bullet journal, I'm not quite sure how well sort of the heavy inks would sit on this. It's a bit like Tone River paper that's quite smooth. You have to wait for ink to dry before you can do anything. There are markings on the pages and they are all numbered, so it's sort of almost like a quick reference of where the middle and where the thirds are, where the middle and where the thirds are on each page. So that's a nice feature. In the front we have the guide, and we have bits of paper that the Lidströms always come with, sort of advertising and a thank you for buying it. So this is the grid guide that it's got, and so that's quick reference, the what and the why, which is out of the book if you've read it, plain cover, somewhere to put your name, and then a key page with a keyword written, and then your intention. Index is 4, then it says future log at the top, and then we're straight into plain dot grid. Okay, the pink one has a pink, a black and a white ribbons, so that's nice. And then right at the back we have a bullet journal, we have a book and the pocket. Out yet. So the book tells you very quickly, intro, what to use the index, your future log, monthly log, daily log, practice, reflection, a little quote about time, and then almost like a refresher of the book, or the bare bones. There is actually a video on YouTube, I'll link it down below, on how to set up your very first bullet journal. It's very good. It's the one I used when I first started bullet journaling. So that's sort of like a booklet type for that video. And then I've also got these stickers, which are 1 to 31 and just a plain one. We've got lightning bolts. That looks like a spine one on there. The lightning bolt is that, yeah, it's the insignia out of the middle of the bullet journal there, look. So it looks like a spine one, and maybe that's a book cover. Large dots, small dots, and then Monday to, so those are the weeks, and then you've got your January up to December sort of stickers for each month. And these in this pink one are like a bronzy gold colour. They're actually really nice. These are bronzy gold, and then these are like a light sort of grey, and I actually really like the colour of those. They're lovely. Nice. So the decision is, which one am I going to use? If I'm honest, it comes down to one thing. Will it fit into my Motom cover? So that's the first test. That's the first test. So yes, the bullet journal does, and I know that the Gretel Crates one does, because I actually took it out because I popped it in there to remind me to tell you whether it would go in. So that's a definite, so they both go in there, so tick tick. I think the bullet journal method one is lovely, and I'm definitely going to use that. There's no way that anybody's getting their hands on that because I really like that. But I also like this one from Gretel. And looking at the two open and just feeling the paper and just taking a moment to sort of just appreciate the covers. How do they feel? What's the weight? They're pretty much weight-wise, they're the same as well. Honestly don't know. God, it's such a hard decision. Comment down below, let me know, do you have a problem choosing your next notebook? Do you have to go away and think about it? Do you have to sleep on it for a week? Do you have to sort of live with it for a bit? This is lovely. I can see why people really rave about the bullet journal, the proper bullet journal for bullet journaling. I think I'm going to go with Gretel Creates, this white one, because, and purely because, I would like to start watercolouring my pages again. I used to get my watercolours out and just put a wash over the page to give it a bit of colour before I started drawing on it. And I'm not sure whether the bullet journal method with its sort of silky shiny paper, it's not shiny, it's smooth, that's the word I'm looking for, with that smooth paper is going to hold paint very well. Ink, yeah, I'm not sure about paint. So I think I'm going to go for the Gretel Creates because I think this has been more designed for that sort of arty journal. And I am absolutely loving this silver here as well. So there we have it, decision made. For 1 Book July, I am going to use the Gretel Creates A5 pink notebook in white dot grid with a camera on the front. Tell me down below what you're using. Are you participating in 1 Book July? What are you going to be using? All of those sort of things. Now, if you've never heard of 1 Book July, then make sure you have subscribed, because I am doing the whole month. I make a video a week during 1 Book July, showing the progress and my learnings and what I've decided. Now, as I've filming this, the team from 1 Book July, Romany, Miss Vicky B and Carrie Harling, as a couple others, Meg Journal, and I can't remember the other lady's name, something TV. I'll link it down below. They haven't announced what the theme is for this year, if there is going to be a theme. So 1 year it was bullet journal, 1 year it was go big or go home. The whole premise is very simple. You take 1 book and 1 pen and you do everything in it. It's as simple as that. All your planning, your brain dumps, your quarterly planning, the lot in 1 book. So I will be doing that. I use 1 Book July as a reset of my system. So I decide what I'm going to use, which is now going to be this, and then I look at my system, I look at what do I need, what do I not need, what's working and what's not, and then from there I then look at the rest of the year as to what I need and what I don't need. So make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed comparing these two, having a look and listen to me talk about the pros and cons and what I like and what I don't like, particularly trying to choose something. See, I'm just stroking this because it's really nice. Okay then, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.